Previously on XCom 2.
There. I've infused this material with the entirety of our viable Elder DNA. We won't get another chance at this.
Final connection is set. Power levels adequate. One more look at the
Shen,
buffer.
watch you go over this thing 50 times. Take a breath.
We're ready.
Synthesis nearing completion. Now, Lily!
Initiating network connection.
Give him hell.
Gate is primed and ready, sir.
Patch me through. All right, people. The world got its wake-up call. And now they know the truth. Advent is a lie. And their time is up. They've got a full-fledged war on their hands now. While the aliens struggle to contain our world, we're gonna make a move on theirs. It won't be easy. But you're used to that. You did what was needed. Never gave up the fight. You are XCom. And you're gonna end this. Humanity is counting on us, people. Good luck, Commander.
Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of XCom 2. It's time for Operation Leviathan and we are taking the fight to the alien homeworld. We're going to end this once and for all. And after that rousing speech from Bradford, I don't think we're going to fail.
No way of knowing if they detect our presence yet.
Such loss, such needless waste. You force our hand, yet still we offer peace. Rejoin us, and your world will be spared.
Okay, we've got 35 enemies to take out. We don't have concealment. Actually, no. Matrix has got concealment. Right, Matrix, you are our scout. Let's get you right in there to start off with. I've done this mission before. I've not done this with either the Long War mod or the Better Advent mod, so it's probably going to be as much of an unknown as it would be coming into a brand spanking new game and never having seen it before. We're going to move forwards carefully with most people, probably just in line to here, because that should be relatively safe, and then we'll gradually start sneaking forwards. With Matrix being able to scout much further, that means we can be a bit more aggressive on the left. Let's get Julian over here. I think we'll bring Nagloob and Beloy across to help out. Let's do Nagloob first, because Nagloob's over on the left. So Nagloob up to cover. Sorensen, no. I think you're stuck until Beloy moves anyway. Okay. Me, I can come over this side, that's fine.
Affirmative.
Let's get my avatar right in over here. Shouldn't reveal anything if it runs straight. And we'll get Sorensen over here.
On the move.
Overwatch.
On Overwatch.
And Overwatch. And now we listen. Now the mission is likely to take a long time, so get yourself a drink and settle in. If it goes on too long, I'll probably split it into two at a convenient quiet point, but we'll see how long it takes. Too long is anything over like an hour and a half, but fingers crossed we can burn through these 35 enemies quickly. Now, for survivability, doesn't matter if we take injuries on this, we're not looking to heal up at the end. I'd rather not take any casualties, but if we have to take a casualty to succeed, then I'm really sorry, Matrix, but you will be sacrificed as the sacrificial lamb that you are. Let's get you right forward to here, actually. You can hear something moving around.
Hostiles making rounds.
Oh, jeez. Right, we are going to back the hell up from that. That looked like another one of those Advent Prime sector pods that we couldn't hack last time we saw it. Okay, so let's zoom out for distance. This is fine for distance.
I feel light on my feet.
And we go no further than that. Jeez, it just turns around. Alright. Let's zoom back in. We could edge forwards on this side, but I kind of want Matrix to scout across first, just to make sure we're not going to trigger anything else. So let's bring everyone else forwards. We'll get the blue bin because there's obviously huge mechs on that side. Let's bring Sorensen up to here. Likely to be incredibly useful. I'm probably going to stay where I am. We'll keep my avatar over on this side.
Affirmative, covering now.
Yeah, we'll hold fire over there. So Overwatch,
anything that passes by.
Long Watch. I suppose I could come across to the left and trigger them with my Long Watch in theory. But no, that seems like a fun but silly idea. Let's get Beloyan over here.
Location confirmed.
We want that shotgun with those blue screen rounds. Okay, are they going to come towards us, or are we going to get lucky? Looks like we're getting lucky. And geez, that's it. I want to see what each of these types are. What kind of muton is that with like the red face paint on him? Seriously. Like 5 minutes into this this mission, and we're seeing stuff that's scary as hell.
We cannot understand it. Our intentions for your world were never hostile. They are still not. You are a part of us.
They actually expect us to buy any of this?
More distrust. Perhaps you would find more reassurance in our words
If what? You need to give me more than that. Or I guess not. Okay, let's step Matrix out here.
No problem, boss.
Uh-oh.
They're on to me.
What's seen us?
Advent forces sighted.
Oh god, there was a pod right there. Oh, this is not good. Well, we've panicked that guy at least. But this has gone very, very bad very quickly. Alright, we're going to get in the globe to try and hack this one. And then I don't know what the hell we're going to do. Oh no, he didn't panic. One of the others did. That's the one that panicked. What are you going to do? You're going to shoot something useful for us? Nice! Shredding some of the Advent Prime. Uh-oh. Annihilation Protocol. God. Okay, what can we do? I don't know what that Annihilation Protocol is actually going to do. Right, let's think about this. So we could skull mine that Tech Commando and kill him. That's not worth it. We can Haywire Protocol the Heavy Mech. That's probably worth it. That will end the turn, so we could do an airdrop first. So airdrop on Nassar. And then we're going to do the Haywire Protocol on the Heavy Mech, Anti-Riot Mech, or... Let's have a look at the Prime. I'm pretty certain we're not able to hack it, but we'll have a look. Yeah. Yeah, that's just not going to happen. It says 30% unlock chance on taking control of it, but I think it just doesn't work. And for 30%, I wouldn't risk it anyway. So, Haywire Protocol on the Heavy Mech.
Haywire's a go!
Control enemy 59. This is a no guts, no glory. Fuck yes. Kind of glad we didn't end up stabbing it now.
I've got access.
Okay, whatever we do, we have to get Matrix back into cover. That much is a given. If Ransom moves forwards, we can stasis the Prime. And we can stasis the Prime from here. Let's zoom out just to make sure we can actually see it from behind Julian. We can't see it from there either. Can't see it from there, but I could have sworn it was in range. No, we can see it is like perfectly positioned, one space just wrong. Okay, that's fine. I know how this game is played. Julian, you're going to go on overdrive. You're going to step forwards. We're going to get a nice rocket in there. And then maybe a shot as well.
It feels good to move around.
That could potentially be okay. Be nice to actually be able to get that chap, but I don't think that's going to happen. So let's at least go for this. Get some shredding in there. So Matrix can slash that one. Oh, Annihilation Protocol's a little bit like Oh, maybe we can see with Sorensen if we move up now. It's a little bit like old berserkers, the way they used to charge towards whoever attacked them. Let's zoom out. So if we get Sorensen to here, can we see? Yes, we can. Right. So we've got a plan for the Prime. So now we just need to focus on everything else. Literally everything else. Everything else has to die. If we move below forwards to here, we can't see that one. That is a problem because that's the one that I'm really most worried about at the moment. We can run and gun up to here and blast them through there.
Moving to fire position. Move, move, move!
Lightning reflexes. Hello. So rapid fire, we're not going to go after that. 2 shots at 100%, 14 to 16 damage. It should die quite easily. And then we can inspire potentially to do another one if we didn't want to. Oh yeah, it's definitely going to die. If we didn't want to do the stasis, then we could do that at least. Combat rush. Okay, the Matrix can hack that one apart, hack you apart, probably hack you apart. And could he get back into? And he could get back into cover around there. So let's start Matrix on his Reaper rampage now.
My sword is thirsty.
Before we do that, Julian, who's your daddy, and what can he see to blow up? Because that damage will allow us to take out that one as well. Okay, it's almost like assembling of a plan is coming together. I can't see anything myself from over here, which is a real shame. So I think I'm going to have to get closer. My avatar could null lance through a wall. Not necessary on these guys, but if we get closer over here, then it may prove useful. Doesn't quite have the range. So we could blast these guys, but Dimensional Rift over here will be better. That is a huge, huge strike. Let's actually do it on the Prime. And let's hope it doesn't move. At least not too far. Is Annihilation Protocol going to trigger again? Yes, it is. Uh-oh.
The integrity of this machine is failing.
Damn, that thing is bad. Okay, fine. I wish I knew if that's going to be enough to take it out. Like inspiring and then rapid firing. Typical that it picked Julian to attack rather than the heavy mech that's right there. Let's do Matrix first. So Matrix, get your axe on it actually. Yeah. Hit it with an axe. I hope that actually did something. Okay, that just made it move. So, Matrix starts his kill charge. We're going to start you off over this side, I think. Don't worry, we will get you out of this this horrible area just as soon as we can. So, next up, looks like he should kill the Muton Prime. Oh, nice! Just leave him. Leave him hanging around. Okay, no, not the big one. Let's go for the small, heavy anti-riot mech.
Impressed yet?
Go for this. No, we'll save that tech commando for the end. Let's go for this chap.
Not too shabby.
Okay. Next, it's this tech commando.
That was good.
Then you may not be able to kill that pyro, actually. Secondary plan. Rage strike it. Or we could just run back behind cover because it's panicked. It's going to be panicked next turn. Get yourself back into safety.
Whatever you say.
We'll save the rage strike for when we need it. Okay.
Absolutely.
This was like the worst start that I've ever done on a mission. Like, seriously, seriously bad. Let's get me... Is it going to actually let me pick anywhere specifically? In that case, it's probably not worth us grappling. Just pistol Overwatch.
Will do.
Get into cover. Get into cover on this side. Okay, right. So we're gonna... Let's zoom out. If we walk to here, we can stasis it. It is the sensible thing to do.
On your order.
And you're the only one left. Stasis that sector pod. Oh, I need a drink after this. Other than that Annihilation protocol, that went as perfectly as things could go. That Annihilation protocol is pretty damn painful. Oh, that's cool. We didn't even need to worry about that chap. Is he just like crumpled in a corner?
So many lives risked to bring you back to them, Commander. And for what? More violence, more war, more death. Truly, you were meant for something more than this.
Okay, right, Beloy, you need to get in a little bit closer just so you've got a 100% chance to hit with both.
Whatever you say.
Make them count, soldier. Make them count. 25% crit chance. That thing is definitely going down. And again. Overkill is okay. Annihilation Protocol this.
Impressed yet?
Okay. Whoa. That was pretty hellish. I'm just gonna say that. We're gonna probably kill this heavy mech before it turns on us. Julian, do you want to just do the honors? Yeah, shoot it in the back.
Their inferior designs won't hold forever. I'll be down to just this soon.
And we'll bring Sorensen up, and Sorensen can take a shot as well. Executed.
Target neutralized.
Well, that'll certainly do it. We don't get to shoot very often, but yeah, when we do, it works.
Move,
Okay, let's bring everyone up and reload as best as we can, and we'll set up just along this line for the moment. I want to wait for Dimensional Rift before we move on again, because that just saved our bacon almost. May as well just move Wang up to the middle, because there are no mobs at the moment. Same with Nassar.
No need to ask twice.
Yeah, nasty alien pod activations while half your squad is not able to engage. Don't recommend it. I really don't. We may as well step out here actually, because we don't need to reload with lube. Still haven't figured out what Trojan virus does.
Getting reports from across the globe, Commander. Advent forces are hitting back hard. Our people are holding their own.
Good stuff, Central. Right, let's count quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Advent offered your people hope. A brighter future. To be something greater. But still
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's definitely 9 gone. So that takes us down to about 26 mobs left. About 26. It's hard to say for certain. Let's reload Beloy.
It's killing time on Overwatch.
Overwatch. You can step forwards and reload. We're just going to take a turn to make sure that we're all reloaded and our cooldowns are nearly back on the things that really matter. Oops, wrong button. Oh, god damn it. Alright, we're going to have to wait one more turn. In fact, let's just skip through that quickly. Sorry about that, people. No one over this side has taken a shot anyway, so it's only Julian that needs to reload.
So much time spent needlessly resisting, fighting your ascension to something greater. And yet here you are, just as we had envisioned. In your efforts to prevent the Avatar's creation, you have followed the path we set forth.
Yeah, shut your face, Mr. Speaker.
Even our own lofty
I don't care about any of your damn
More
propaganda.
alien lies. Do you truly believe that to be the case?
Alright, we're going to step forwards just to here.
On my way. I'm going.
This is just to make sure that we're moving forwards at a pretty even pace.
Moving.
Nassar can't quite make it. Not and still go on Overwatch anyway.
I'm going.
Scanning.
Moving to Overwatch.
Moving to Overwatch. Affirmative. Covering now. Got it covered.
Alright, let's move McLube up as well. I think McLube is the last one.
Moving to Overwatch.
Sectopod Prime totally wrecked this place just by walking around. They should really come with hazard warnings. Right, now we're going to have, obviously, Trooper Pods, we're going to have Mutons and Berserkers, we're going to have Archons. Normally, Archons are the things that you face next, so let's step on up with the Gloob first. I think the Gloob is, in fact, Matrix made it all the way to here to kill this guy without triggering anything, so I don't think we've got any problem with that. Let's get Beloit in.
Commander, alien forces are stepping up their attacks on both resistance and civilian targets.
Uh-oh. So much for that as a plan. Oh, he's got a big red butt. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 Mutons. You're flanked, mate. And you've just seen Matrix, so shoot your friend. Yeah, join the winning team. That's really what it comes down to. Okay, so Beloit can do some things, but not really brilliant options. Let's have a look at what our options are from down this side. You're flankable. You guys are probably explodable, but you're panicked, so you're not an issue at all. I can grapple backwards, which is no use at all. But I can see that guy who is panicked, which is, again, no use. Oh, that is like the worst. We get another dimensional rift going. That does sound like fun. In fact, that sounds like so much fun. We're going to do it. Let's step on up just to the corner. Or we could mind control. No, we'll save mind control for something else. Let's just get this blowing them up. And this is just a more powerful version of Void Rift. Damn, that was vicious. That's what it was. Yeah, we could run a gun closer, but really, I don't think we need to at that point. Let's step people up, and we'll just keep taking pot shots at him until he dies. 39%. Someone's bound to hit. Yeah, break the one window that the Sectopod didn't break. Alright. I guess Nassar's the only one that gets to take a shot this turn. Okay, well, that was another 1, 2, 3, 4. So they're down to 22 aliens. I've got my little pad next to me, so we're keeping score. Let's go on Overwatch, and we'll just bring everyone else up roughly in line over here.
10-4.
Julian, you can get in. You poor injured mech. I'll step in as well. Matrix can step on up. Let's hope that isn't too close to the Void Rift, actually. It looks like it's probably fine, but just in case, let's back up. Matrix, come with me.
No problem, boss.
Last thing I want is to accidentally get ourselves exploded by friendly fire.
Overwatch.
Overwatch. Right, Nagloob, you can step on up. Use Julian as cover.
Is it clear?
Clear enough.
On Overwatch.
Here comes the explosion. Man, that was a big explosion. I mean, it blew the body clear away. No friendly fire. Good.
But that was never our intent. Each species you've encountered, the aliens you have fought, and
Okay, I think we'll move Matrix forwards first. Into cover. We've got a blaster bomb. We've got other options. Good. almost at the school. We are making good progress, people. Let's bring me up to here.
On my way.
And we'll get my avatar right in the corner there. Okay, we'll do similar on this side, although we'll send Julian in first.
Should I double check that for you?
No need. Pretty confident it's the right thing to do. Yeah, that's all fine. So, Nagloob, get yourself into cover.
Confirmed.
Sorensen, you can go up to this wall.
Got it, moving.
And Beloy, you can step up as well. Little over half an hour in, we are making good progress, people. I'm not going to stop just yet. Oh yeah. Almost forgot about you, Wang. Let's bring you around the edge.
Move, move, move!
Yeah, move, move, move! Hop two, hop two, hop two! And Nasai, you need to reload after that amazing shot through a wall. I mean, you like obliterated that section of wall before the wall itself got obliterated.
What's over there?
If he'd timed it a little bit better, he could have claimed to cause the actual explosion.
Overwatch engaged.
Commander, Resistance forces are pushing back against Advent, but it's coming at a heavy price.
Well,
At this rate, there may
yeah,
not be
a victory at
anything
all
left on
costs
either
is still a
side.
victory, so we'll take it. Now that is a weird movement glitch plan. Okay, I think we step forward into what cover there is and gradually approach this thing carefully. Maybe we'll get me up on top. In fact, maybe we'll get me up on top. Let's get me up to this corner right now.
Throwing the hook.
What is that?
It's a creepy alien skull.
Reports of missing civilians years before
Oh look, a sectoid and a chrysalis,
this for some sort of psychological testing.
and tentacles coming from under the sink. I mean, Jesus, that is kind of creepy. Like, it more creepy than just like creepy. That's like A++ would creep again level creepy. I think this is probably going to be safe all the way up to the edge, but we'll do it piecemeal. Let's bring Matrix into here.
Whatever you say.
Yep. Let's get my avatar roughly in line. 2 turns until we get Dimensional Rift back. Wang, you can come just behind.
Roger that.
Nice and enthusiastic there, Wang. Good job. And I suppose we could come around the edge, but no, we'll try and keep people roughly together. Let's bring Beloy up to here.
10-4.
No, it's not letting me tab off. That's a bad sign. Oh, that's a really bad sign. So we've got Berserkers, and that's 3 Berserkers and a Faceless. And 2 Face Lie. Yeah, 2 Face Lie, or 2 Face Loxon. Or is that 3 Face Loxon? Either way, it's a hell of a lot of Facelesses. Oh, and they're going all over the place. Of course they are. And why would they stay in like the same place? At least Julian's Hunter Protocol is doing quite well. Ooh, good damage as well. That is a pretty nasty... That's got to be a Shoggoth. Let's see. So we've got a Faceless. We've got Berserker Prime. We've got a Fire Starter. That doesn't sound good. We've got a Faceless and a Shoggoth. You know what we need? We need a Void Rift. We need a Void Rift on these 4.
Fear the void.
And if we're lucky, we'll get secondary effects on each of them, which will put ruptures, insanity, mind control. Oh god, Berserker Rush. They couldn't do that in vanilla. Hello, Close Combat Specialist. I love you so much as far as skills go. You're not overpowered at all. No secondary effects. Well, that just sucks. Still, time for me to shine. Let's go.
Who's next?
Serial. And one. Just like Bullseye used to be on TV.
That's right.
And two. Oh, right through the face. That was pretty nasty.
That's how it's done.
Okay, if I do a precision shot, we'll get 57 crit, which is not quite enough. Deadeye, 100% chance to hit, won't quite kill it. So I think we do a little bit of damage to it first, and then I'll give it a blast. Oh, unlucky, Julian. And when I say unlucky, I mean you're disappointing me.
If you want them to die,
Really, I should have
I'll have
reloaded
to
before
reload.
doing that, actually. Okay, Matrix, you could actually take a shot at the Berserker Prime and get him to move and maybe get another Close Combat Specialist. Good hit! Oh god! No! Okay. Berserker Primes are bad. I'm just gonna, like, throw that out there. Berserker Primes are very bad. If I step forwards, I can get my concealment back, so I could become the scout. But I want to kill that first. So let's focus on that. 82% chance to do any damage is fine. And next turn we'll do a restoration and we'll get Bloy back. And we'll pretend that it never happened. It wasn't a problem. No one saw anything. You can't prove it. 8 to 10. Let's just count. 1, 2, 3, 4. But yeah, 8 should be fine.
By the numbers.
Right, we've got our free reload. Let's do that first. Then we'll step forwards and then we'll do Shadow Fall on this
Locked
sucker.
and loaded. Not a problem. What did you expect?
And now I'm a Sniper Viper Scout. Ooh.
Double time.
Poor Beloy. I think that's the second time Beloy's been, like, smacked up close by a Berserker in this campaign, although one of them was the Berserker Queen. Right, let's not move any further forwards just yet. We'll get people reloaded, we'll do a restoration. But that was... Oh god, there was another one! Uh-oh. Yeah, he's obviously ticked off. But that's fine, we can kill him.
For decades, you were part of this planet.
Man, they've got a lot of move.
And yet you
So there was
the true nature of your
3 facelesses and...
and your world will live on. Resist.
Yeah, that must be the third one, then I must have just miscounted. Well... Damn, alright. Let's do a restoration.
Group hug!
Group hug indeed. Let's hope this actually brings Julian back up as far as health goes. No, it didn't. But we have Beloy back in, so that's the most important thing. Let's make sure this thing is dead. Get your vengeance. I know it's not the same one, but
You know that was good.
alright, so with 3 Shoggoths and 3 other things, that takes us down to 16 enemies. We're going to move forwards and reload. Well, reload and move forwards.
Such inefficient designs.
I'm going to stay where I am. Matrix, you can just reload.
Good to go.
And go on Overwatch. Julian, get yourself in over here, please.
I'm as graceful as a gazelle.
I'm just going to hunker down where I am because I'm supposed to be scouting. My avatar can reload. Don't need to reload, just Overwatch. Don't need to reload, just Overwatch. Sorensen, you can step in over here.
On the move. Affirmative, covering now. Hearing reports of some randomized disruptions in enemy forces on the ground. Units suddenly laying down their arms mid-battle or turning on one another. With the
Well,
tower
that's
disrupted.
really, really good.
The elders are attempting to maintain the network on their own.
Okay,
The strain on
this is
must be
about the midpoint in the mission, so I'm going to take a very quick breather. If the mission ends up being quite short afterwards, I'll just tack it straight on to the end, but otherwise I'll be back in just a couple of moments.
Failure here means the end for all.
Consider all those who
Well,
have
after they
sacrificed
finish
for
doing their
your cause,
monologuing.
Commander. So many friends, so many allies. For what?
For freedom!